And a big welcome back to Everyman Driver. I'm your host, Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This week I've been driving and reviewing the 2013 Hyundai Sonata Limited, a sleek, upscale-looking mid-size sedan back for its third model year in a very competitive marketplace. I'll tell you about some of the new features slated for 2014 in just a few minutes, plus which vehicles compete with the Sonata for your hard-earned dollar. Let's get started by popping the hood. Under the hood is a 2.4-liter GDI four-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission with Shiftronics, no paddle shifters, and Active Eco, which I have not used, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. As far as power, you're looking at 190 horses, 174 pound-feet of torque, which is surprisingly powerful and quick off the line, but it does rev pretty high. As far as fuel economy numbers, it's rated at 24 miles per gallon in the city and up to 35 on the highway. I've been averaging in mixed driving, so a combination of both highway and city driving, in the low 20s, so kind of disappointing. Now, I made a conscious decision not to use the Active Eco mode this week during my driving experience. That way I could pass along to you, the Everyman Driver, real-world expectations on your MPGs. Worst case scenario, if you will. So, what are the advantages of driving in an Active Eco mode in a vehicle like the Sonata? Well, according to Hyundai, the Eco mode electronically adjusts performance for more leisurely acceleration and gets the transmission into higher, more fuel-efficient gears more quickly than normal, which in theory and in practice delivers better MPGs. So if you follow those driving practices, you'll most likely get better MPGs than I did. Some of the standard exterior features you'll find on the 2013 Sonata include 17-inch alloy wheels, jeweled projector lens headlights, fog lights, folding side mirror mounted turn signal indicators, keyless remote entry, chrome door handles, chrome window belt moldings, and a very stylish character line that extends along the entire side of the vehicle. All Sonatas are equipped with motor-driven electric power steering, which adjusts automatically to changing driving conditions, much like we're experiencing today here in Spokane with all this rain. Now, some people have complained the steering is too sensitive and it tends to wander. Personally, I wish it was a little bit heavier, but this is a case where you'll have to test drive it yourself to make that determination. I'd rate the ride and handling as average to above average, which I think will be fine for most families who choose this vehicle to run errands or make their daily commute. It's not super exciting, but it's not boring either. I think in the end, this has been a very controlled, comfortable driving experience on the road. Although the seats could be a little bit more comfortable, I think they're on the stiff side. But overall, the interior is a nice place to be. The instrument cluster here is simple and straightforward. I do like this center stack. The navigation system is very clear and easy to understand. Two of my favorite features here on the inside is, first of all, the heated seats, because now we're looking at temperatures in the 30s and low 40s now here, at least in Spokane. And also this little display here, but the person who's in a chair, you can press different buttons to determine where you want your vents to go, whether it's your feet, midsection, or your head. It's kind of a simple cartoonish thing, but I like it. One area that was confusing at first, and I think it's because of the color scheme, is the steering wheel mounted controls. Of course, you have the volume and channel changer and mode here on the left-hand side, and the cruise control options on the right-hand side here on the black. But down here in the wine burgundy color scheme is your trip counter, as well as your Bluetooth options. That kind of blended in so much to where I was confused where to start if I want to cycle through my MPGs or how much gas I have until I go to empty. That was all right here in this burgundy spot. Just something to keep in mind as you're looking around the instrument panel. Some of the standard interior features on the Sonata Limited include leather trim seats, premium audio, push-button start, dual climate control, and heated front and rear seats. The navigation, panoramic sunroof with tilt and slide, and rear backup camera you see are optional upgrades. Okay, time for your real-world legroom and headroom here in the back of the Sonata. And the first thing you notice is this really nice leather interior seating surfaces. And I also like this color scheme. They call this black on wine. Wine is this burgundy color, and I do like the combination of it. It's pretty nice. Kind of gives it that upscale luxury look and feel. Now, I did mention earlier that it does have heated front and rear seats, and to activate the heating unit in the rear seats, there's a button here on the door panel. Push that in and you'll warm up your tushy. As far as leg room, I've got plenty of room right here behind the driver's seat. This is my position as a driver. I'm 5'11", so that's where my seating position was. A little bit of an indent here in the seat back for my knees, but as you can tell, plenty of room. There's even some storage behind the driver's seat and the passenger seat. As far as headroom, not bad. It's right there on the edge of being a little bit too tight. They do have an indent here for both passengers on my side and over here on that side, so that's okay. Overall, comfort is not too shabby, a little bit on the stiff side, but it'll do. So the question is, will it pass my double Dave test? Because this is a 5-passenger mid-size sedan. Can you get 3 full-size adults back here? Well, let's ask my other self to join me. Dave? I guess that's my cue to sit down here next to myself, wearing my stylish sunglasses. Nice sunglasses. Thank you. Now, I left the driver's position over there as I was seated as the driver. Well, I did the same thing. I positioned this seat as if I was sitting back here. So this is how much room I have behind the passenger seat as a passenger in the back 2 seats. Legroom a little bit tighter for some reason. I don't know why, but there you have it. And headroom, as I mentioned earlier, is about pretty tight back here as it was on that side. Overall, though, fairly comfortable. And as you can see, my shoulder does cross over the armrest just a little bit. I'm going to slide over here because I have one more demonstration, one more note to pass along. By the way, one more thing, you do have a fold-down armrest right here with a pair of cup holders, so you do have that option back here as a passenger. Some refreshments on those long rides. You have 3 ways to open the trunk lid of the 2013 Hyundai Sonata. There is a push button just left of the steering wheel. There's a button here in the key fob. Press and hold that, it'll come up. Otherwise, if the vehicle is unlocked, which it is right now, there's a button just below this lip. Press that and up it comes. Inside, 16.4 cubic feet of volume. Lots of space in here. Plenty of space for a pair of golf clubs. You can get lots of luggage in here, groceries and so on. And there is a spare tire just below the floorboard right there. Now, does it pass my 30-gallon storage bin test? Well, it does with flying colors. Not only can you put the storage bin in both directions, this way and this way, but there's plenty of room to put 2 of them side by side, and you can close the lid. By the way, if you're looking for more cargo volume back here, the back seats are 60-40 split. They do fold down, and to do that, pull these levers right here, and you increase your cargo space by tons. The beginning MSRP here on the 2013 Hyundai Sonata Limited is just under $26,000. My tester also has the premium package, which includes that panoramic sunroof, navigation, and backup camera for an extra $2,900. So what you see right here is still under 30 grand at $29,855. Some of the other vehicles that compete in the family midsize sedan category with the Sonata include the Honda Accord, Ford Fusion, Kia Optima, Nissan Altima, Toyota Camry, Mazda 6, and Subaru Legacy, just to name a few. As far as what to expect from the Hyundai Sonata in 2014, here's the list. You'll see exterior design enhancements, which include refined grille designs, new 17-inch wheels, xenon headlights, LED tail lights, a new rear fascia insert, driver selectable steering mode, blind spot detection system, full leather steering wheel, new fully automated temperature controls, ventilated driver's seat, along with a carbon fiber interior trim, which will be standard on the SE trim level. So be sure to subscribe to the Everyman Driver YouTube channel. Once you do, you'll receive updates on each new video upload. And keep an eye out for my detailed driving review of the 2014 Hyundai Sonata, coming soon right here on Everyman Driver. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching.